Hello, guys. What's going on? What's going on YouTube? This is, in case you didn't know, 1987 Mastermind, and what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to talk about some of the games that and some of the things that happened at E3. I mean, it's kind of late for that. I mean, it happened in July E3, but as a PS3 gamer and having just the PS3 system, I have the GameCube also, but I'm gonna admit, um, I think Nintendo won E3 because with Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, much of it was overshadowed by their Xbox with its Kinect from Project Natal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Their motion sensor system, which I think could be cool, and but I wanted to see some games. I wanted to see some hardcore games, and also PlayStation with its Move. But there are a lot of. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, they had, Nintendo had a lot of stuff. I mean, they had a new Donkey Kong Country, a new Kirby game, which I can remember playing Kirby as a kid on the Game Boy Advance. Those big white, chunk thing, Game Boys. Used to play it all the time, and all those games look good. And then there's a new Rayman game, which looks, more traditional to the Rayman 2 type game, which is the one I loved. And also their 3DS. I mean, it looks unbelievable. Looks great. A lot of those games, and to me, Killzone 3, obviously. I mean, whoa. Dead Space and those other. I mean, their new Dragon Age game, but all those games are multi-platform games. They're not really, you know what I mean? Or Twisted Metal is not my type of game. I'm not so much into arcade games. I'm more into single player campaign type games. Uh, you know, and it's just shooters have been done so many times over. That's why I'm not so. I mean, I'm excited. I loved Killzone 2, unbelievable. Especially when the last boss when you're fighting Vizari, that was sick. That was really hard, very challenging, amazing boss. But it's just like a typical shooter. You want something different, and you want something, I like also sword games where you're fighting with swords, like God of War 3. But the reason why I think that Nintendo won, and I'm trying being, honest, I think Nintendo won because of all the games in the 3DS and the thing I look that looks cool is that they're gonna redo. They're gonna make a Ocarina of Time version or Ocarina, or whatever you want to say, version for the 3DS, which is really cool. And Nintendo had all these cool, great things that there. And to me, now another thing that I want to talk about is which motion control is going to be better. Now, first of all, I went to the store, GameStop, the other day, and the motion. I think the Kinect is gonna cost about 150. I saw it online. I saw it in the store. So actually, yeah, it's 150. The PS3 you can buy separately the motion control for 49, or you could buy, which is really good because it includes games and everything for $100. I asked them. They said I could reserve that one. It's really good. But it seems to me that there are going to be a lot of better games that are going to be on the move. You have a lot of things that are optional. Like for instance, Killzone's also going to use the Killzone 3 is going to be a motion sensor. Killzone 3, excuse me, is going to be a motion sensor game. Can you imagine shooting with a motion sensor? Also, it's going to be 3D, which is really cool. Also, you have this Lord of the Rings games. You imagine using a sword with a motion sensor? That's pretty cool. You have this boxing game, and to me, the Kinect, all the games that I saw, they're just like arcade games. They're not like, it's like on the, one of the things you get with the Wii, I don't know, but I've seen my friends have Wii. I know, I see them. I saw them on, on packaging it, and it comes with these Wii Sports. It just reminds me of Wii Sports. There's no real games for it, and I think, the PS3 has better games. It's more geared towards gamers, and I think I think her name is Nintendo Girl, whatever. She made a great point. I think that's is that the games on the PS3 are much better. The games for the Move is better, and also another great point she made. I think I don't want to steal from her. That's why I quote her to give her credit for it. Is that it's I think they really should have done this for the newer systems because, PS all these systems been around for 3 4 years. In like 2 3 a year or two, they're gonna come out with all these massive PlayStation 4, Xbox 4, 100 million. you know, so I don't think it's smart unless they make the motion controller compatible, and they make new games that are oriented towards the motion control. See, that's what I do. I disagree with her a bit. Is that they could technically do this? Um, they could technically make the Move controller or the Kinect controller compatible with the newer systems that come out. So this way, if you already have it, you don't have to buy it, and they can make games for the Move on the newer systems. So I don't know. To me, it's like it's at the end of the system. They're gonna have to. It's gonna be obsolete. I don't know. Unless they can make it compatible, which is, okay. Anyway, I mean, all these other games, Dead Space, and these are just typical games that you've played so many times over and over again. You want to see some newer and better games. I mean, definitely the graphics, the graphics today are just outstanding, unbelievable. But just to me, it just seems to me there has to be a game that's unusual, different. Something that has totally different things. Uh, no question about it. Um, anyway, just wanted to talk about. No, I'll probably say that for next video. Anyways, guys, this is a short video. Just wanted to talk about E3 and everything. And again, I think Nintendo won because of the 3DS, and they had just had so many games, for it. So the games that came out for the PS3 and the Xbox 360 are just games like Halo Reach. I mean, come on, it's just like it's just a typical shooting game. And, look, I'm not saying I'm not saying a game I wouldn't want to play. It seems like it's gonna be a really cool game, but it's just like a game like, oh, I played it again before. I could be wrong, but and also Call of Duty Black Ops and the new Medal of Honor game. It's a typical shooter. I mean, that's to me it's the thing. It's going to be the same thing. It's the same thing. That's why I don't think it's anything special. Alright, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, alright, before I continue, I'm sorry, I hate doing that, but I just wanted to give a shout out to two people. I just wanted to talk about this situation with the Let's Plays that I'm going to want to do. I tried going to the stores to find the Dazzle, not there. I tried going to the stores to find the Movie Maker, wasn't there. This is what my proposition is. If anybody has any idea what to do, give me an idea what the best way to record is. Video games. What I want to do is record with straight off a camera. I want to buy a YouTube camera, and I'm just going to put it down next to the TV and record. And that's it. I mean, to me, and I'll just edit it on the computer, make it look better on the computer. Why not? I think that's the best way of going about it. I really want to do Let's Plays. I love it. And I just love watching them, too. But by the way, guys, check out Dark Minded Sith's End of Zelda. I mean, it's been a while. It hasn't updated yet, but I think the reason why he's not doing it yet is because he's preparing. He wants to make it good and make it look epic, and he's preparing. He's getting all this stuff together and making it. So be on the lookout for that. I mean, I'm excited to see the last video. I'm sure he's gonna make it great. So anyways, guys, have a great night. Take care. See ya. Hasta la vista, baby.